YouTube, I'm Broke Farmer back for another video, and these are the biggest gardening scams. Don't believe everything you read or see on the internet. Watch this video. Now, the biggest scam ever, I think, is the idea of organic gardening. How can you ever be truly organic? This is organic fertilizer in a plastic bag. We all know that plastic leaches into whatever in it. So how can you truly be organic with this plastic bag? It goes against the whole principle of what it's saying. But it's organic. Once again, container, plastic cannot be organic. Cannot. It's impossible. It goes against the whole thought process of it. All right, so I'm growing in the ground. No plastic to leach. I'm doing good. Are you? Does your neighbor believe in organic gardening too? Because if your neighbor is putting chemicals into his grass or his yard, well, when it rains, it leaches over to your yard. Think about it. Okay, so you say, well, I don't have any neighbors. I live way out in the country. Well, that's good. That's good. So in the country, are they spraying fields and pesticides? Does cars go by? Smoke from cars, all that goes into your garden, whether you want to know it or not. So to be truly organic is to live in a biodome bubble and having air pumped in and having that air filtered. That's the only way you can be organic. Yeah, I said, one of my favorite gardening scams has got to be vine ripened tomatoes. That's just for people who've never grown tomatoes and don't understand the concept. As soon as a tomato blushes on the vine, if you pull it off, it's not gonna get any bigger on the vine. Let's start there. But once you pull it off, it's gonna ripen in your windowsill or in your kitchen or whatever. It's not gonna get any sweeter on the vine. So when it ripens up, it's gonna have the same flavor it would have if you left it on the plant. Vine ripened tomatoes is just the marketing ploy. Those tomatoes are not taste any better by being on the vine. It is not a better tomato, and it's not a bigger tomato. It's just a tomato that they had in a greenhouse that they allowed to turn red. That's it. That is all it is to it. Vine ripened tomatoes is just a marketing ploy. Next biggest scam. This is a marketing scam, but it's a scam altogether. Non-GMO seeds. Non-GMO seeds. Backyard gardeners can't buy GMO seeds. They cannot. So if that's understood by the people who make the seeds, why put it on the package? They're only putting it on the package for marketing. Because if the other seeds don't have non-GMOs on them, then they must be GMO seeds, right? No. No backyard gardener can buy GMO seeds. It's for farmers, big time farmers, and they have to sign a contract from those seed companies to use those seeds. Now, it was a little thing about purple GMO tomatoes last year, but the seeds never came out. Do your research. Non-GMO is not a thing. It's just the marketing ploy. Please stop falling for these silly advertisements. Thank you. All right, I don't know who keeps falling for this one, but I've been growing watermelons for a while. Purple and blue meat watermelons do not exist. I don't care how many times you see it on TikTok. That is not a real thing. Watermelons are yellow flesh, red flesh, and orange flesh. That's it. And white. They got a new white variety. Either way, it's not purple and it's not blue. That is dye that they put on the flesh of the watermelon, or either that's AI generated watermelon. It doesn't exist. If you go on Amazon and you buy blue and purple watermelon, you deserve what you get. It is not a thing. Please believe that and please understand. Stop watching TikTok videos when it comes to gardening. Stop it. Stop it. All right, these are sweet potatoes slips. Sweet potato slips. This is the only way you can grow sweet potatoes is from slips. You get slips off a sweet potato, you put it in the ground, it produces sweet potatoes. You cannot grow sweet potatoes from seed. Now this one I fell for when I first started gardening a couple years ago. I got the seeds off Amazon. I made a whole video about it. I'm gonna link the video, but you cannot grow sweet potatoes from seed. You cannot. But I fell for it. I fell for it because I didn't know any better. So if you're on Amazon scrolling, and Lord knows Amazon got everything you could ever desire on there. If you come across sweet potato seeds, keep scrolling, because you can only grow sweet potatoes from vines. Got me? Good. All right, this for all you TikTokers. This is a citrus tree, and this is a graft. They grafted another citrus tree onto that. You cannot graft apple trees and watermelons to citrus trees. You can only graft the same species. I don't know who need to hear this, but you cannot graft an apple on a pear tree. Has to be the same one, and you definitely can't put annual vegetables on perennial trees. It shouldn't even make sense for you to try it. But yet I see 432 videos about grafting watermelons on the apple tree. It's fake. It's a scam. Please don't try that and kill your plants. I'm just saying. Don't get TikTok gardening advice. Bad advice. Right. Now, one scam it seems like everybody's falling for is you need a whole bunch of amendment to grow plants. This is totally false. You need sun, water, and good soil. If you have good soil and you've been feeding that soil and working that soil over years, you don't need amendments. Fall time, compost in place, put leaves, whatever you need to put on there. But that doesn't mean you need bone meal, blood meal, Dracula's blood, or any of those other weird things they selling. Does it help the soil and add nutrients? Yes. Can your plants grow without them? Yes. This is a scam. Every year they come out with new stuff to put in your soil to enrich your soil. Everything you need from your soil usually grows in your yard. Leaves. Leaf mulch is one of the best things you can put on your plants. All right, leaf mulch, all your plants that die that are annuals, soak them in water and feed your plants with the plants. Get comfort. Comfort is a plant that is a naturally great fertilizer. You can chop it or drop it or make liquid fertilizer, however you want to do it. But please don't subscribe to the nonsense of you need azomite rock dust, you need Epsom salt, lime, all this other stuff. Remember I said this, you need sun, water, and good soil to grow plants. Stop fertilizing, I don't know, 5 months ago because I believed that my soil was good enough. Well, I didn't need this stuff. Did I have problems with growth? No, it just didn't get overly gigantic from some of the fertilizer we're using. But everything grew. What I put in the soil grew. Good soil make good plants. Good fertilizer doesn't make good plants. Understand and know the difference. That could be the gardening scam of the century, y'all. Build your soil up.